Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. I'm currently in the Hollywood Studios parking lot, but I'm actually heading over to the BoardWalk to go to the Cake Bake Shop. Come on in, check it out. So you guys might be wondering why I'm here at Hollywood Studios if I want to go to the BoardWalk to the Cake Bake Shop. Say that 3 times fast, right? Well, it's because right now, for the last several months, Disney's been very strict about parking at the BoardWalk, even though there's a lot of restaurants here. If you don't actually have a reservation, it's difficult certain days. Today's a Friday, it's a busy weekend, and they're a little bit hesitant sometimes to let people park there. I think it has a lot to do with they don't want people to park, say to go into the BoardWalk and then walk right into Epcot, because you can get right into Epcot from there and you wouldn't have to pay to park. I think that's a big reason about it. And plus, you know, they do have to have space, I guess, for the people that do have reservations for a lot of the dining there. There's a lot of dining down there at the BoardWalk. So there's a lot of different variables. Sometimes you get lucky and they let you in, but right now it didn't work out. So I'm here at Hollywood Studios because you have some options. And that's what I wanted to talk about. One option to get over to the BoardWalk is you could take the Skyliner from here all the way over to Epcot, exit there, and you'd be at the BoardWalk. But today, I'm gonna go take the boat transportation. There is a boat. I have a whole vlog about it. I'm gonna miss this one. But if you look right over there, that boat right there, we'll stop at the Swan and Dolphin, the Marriott Resort that's in Disney Springs. It'll stop at the Yacht and Beach Club. It'll cut across, stop at the BoardWalk, and it will also drop you off at Epcot. And there is also a walking path. So you could technically walk from here all along the nice scenic water here. So you could walk if you wanted to, but I think I'm gonna take the boat today. Not quite sure I'm gonna make this one. I do have a whole vlog all about this actually particular transportation route here. If you're interested, you can check that out. I'll put a link to that. But yeah, I'm gonna hop on the boat. Maybe I'll show you a couple clips. But like I said, if you really want to know all about this boat transportation, check out that vlog in the description of this video. Now, I haven't been to the let's just call it Cake. Let's make it simple for the vlog. I haven't been to Cake yet, so I'm interested in getting over there, show you around, and I definitely have to try something. All right, man, I did make that boat, by the way, just for the record. And they do come every 10 minutes. This was the 3rd stop, so it stopped at the Swan and Dolphin is one stop, then it stopped directly across at the Yacht and Beach Club, and then here, and then it will go on to Epcot. But yeah, so here we are. This is the BoardWalk. So this is what I was talking about. You can park up that side if you have any kind of reservations for any of these restaurants. A lot of sit-down restaurants here, Flying Fish, etc., all the way down. In fact, the Cake does have a sit-down area as well. Here's another awesome restaurant. They have very good breakfast here, as a matter of fact. I actually ate there last year on my birthday. Speaking of my birthday, one more week. March 15th, my birthday, so really looking forward to that. Just like to show you guys what we're doing here on Medling World, please. Oh, they do have pizza, huh? Might be a future Pizza World pizza review for Medling World. We do love to review pizza on Medling World. Originally from the northeast part of the country, now living down here in Florida. Whether I'm at a park or not, very difficult to find good pizza. Just want to remind everybody, please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World. Here is Cake. So there's 2 sides to Cake. As far as I know, one side you can just kind of go in. It's like the bakery. Oh yeah, okay, so bakery. And then the other side is actually a sit-down restaurant. So I do kind of want to just show you what it looks like outside. It's beautiful, isn't it? I know at night, I've walked by here at night, it's all lit up. It's like Christmas time out here at night with the white and the lights. Looks like there's some outdoor seating over on this side. They got the stroller parking, so no strollers inside, obviously. Well, maybe. Might just be for general, but I would imagine there's a lot of strollers out there. So if you're going to eat, oh, look at those windows wide open like that. Very nice. But today I want to concentrate on the bakery side, because I always hear everybody talking about, people have told me personally, hey Matt, you know, because I haven't vlogged this, the slices of cake, pieces of cake in here like $25, but I did look at the menu and there's some other items that aren't as expensive. So I wanted to kind of focus on some of the things, maybe if you wanted to stop by and not have to spend $25 for a piece of cake. Let's see if they have something maybe a little bit more affordable, and I would like to try it. But let's go in together here to the bakery. Look at how nice it is in here. I just kind of wanted to stand here because the lighting, yeah, there's some natural lighting, but the lighting isn't great in here. Just to show you. Here's the menu, by the way. Is it? It's upside down, guys. Boom. Oh, that was pretty good. Still have a little bit of athletic ability. And of course, I forgot my readers. See some $11.99 gluten. Also, they have some gluten-free. They have a walnut brownie. Here's something that's $6.99. Chocolate chip cookie, $6.99. There's some pie. And that's a little bit more expensive, right? We're starting to get up to the 15. Looks like they have, my friend from work, shout out actually, Robert. Actually, Robert, one of my co-workers and consider a friend, he worked at Disney for 33 years, so he tells me a lot of things about Disney. And he actually came in here and he said he got a croissant. It comes with like butter and jam. And he said it was like $6 or $7. I'm trying to find it because that's kind of something that would probably, oh, right there, is that it? Butter croissant. Should we try that? That's something maybe if you just wanted to come in, right, and try something that's not going to break your bank. You're here for a few days, several days, you start spending 25 bucks on a couple pieces of cake, man. That's a lot of money. Let's have a look through, though, as we go. Very beautiful. Here's some of this stuff, yeah. There's the chocolate chip cookies. I'll just scan the camera so you guys can see. Here's some of the cakes. Magic bar. That's interesting. More of the cakes there. Look at this fancy looking one. Red velvet. $23. Looks like most of them are around $23. I don't know if they lowered the price. That might have been what they were. Like I said, I've never been in here, so I'm going off word of mouth. I've actually never even watched a vlog from here, so it's all new to me. That's the way I like to do my vlogs on Medling World, where it's a true adventure. I don't like to... I like to come in with natural emotion, natural, like, oh wow, what am I really looking at? That's the way I really enjoy vlogging. Oh, fudge, $6. There's the croissant. Oh, it's a pretty good sized croissant. Looks like it comes with pixie jam, salted European butter, and pixie jam. That kind of seems interesting. Here's the chocolate one, $7.99. Look at that one. It's got like the chocolate pearls on it. But I think I'm going to go with that. I think that's what I want to try. Right here, guys, the mini pound cake. I did get that. Look at that. Mixed berry cheesecake. Lemon bar, key lime. Have these little bags. prepackaged bags. And it looks like it just kind of repeats itself down that side. Interesting. You do have like some drinks and different things like that in here too. All right, let's get it. So yeah, after you order it, you just kind of come down the queue right there. You pay, and you just wait. I'm waiting on it. I wanted to show you some of the different merch they have. You got some different keychains. They got t-shirts. Very fancy place, right? Definitely fancy, but I can't justify, you know, I personally, me, sorry, the lighting's not great. $23 for a slice of cake. I mean, I know at theme parks, things can get expensive, but to me, that's over the top. That's way, imagine coming in here with a couple kids, you know, a family of 4 in here, and you got a couple pieces of cake and a few drinks, cost you like $80, $90. That's a lot of money. And we got it comes in a nice box, guys, huh? Thank you very much. Steve, I appreciate it, man. Look at that. Fancy little box. Let's have a look at it. You know what? Let's go outside. Show you a little bit more before we head out. Oh, looks like, trying to see over here. Huh, there's like a little, almost like a breezeway. There's a lot of people standing there though. Let me see if I can go around them. It's like this little breezeway here. Oh, you can't enter it though. Oh, that's the restaurant right there. Interesting. Very cool. But expensive, guys, for the most part. For the most part, very pricey, but the service is nice. And when you I usually always have the camera on when I go in, but it was very nice. Like, you open the door. Let's see if we can at least kind of look at the menu over here. And so this is the restaurant. Okay, so here's your bread. So they do have breakfast. So fresh fruit, just for reference, is $19 for a fresh fruit plate. Let's see if they have like maybe so waffles 17, chocolate chip waffles 17, lunch, those are hors d'oeuvres, salads. So a green goddess Cobb salad 27. There's the all butter croissant I got, $6.99. So they have sandwiches here. What's this? Choose two half portions of the following items. Any combination French ham, 2 half portions. So you get a little bit of 2 of them. And they have just like sandwiches, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. And here is dinner. Dinner, actually not that bad, dinner. Pretty typical. Actually, there's definitely places more expensive for dinner. So for me, just in my kind of knowing about Disney enough, because I do dine at Disney quite a bit, seems like the dinner is probably the best option if you wanted to come here, because of pricing anyway. For pricing, if you don't care about how much money you spend, I guess you come anytime, but it is fancy though. But I want to find a little spot over here. This is kind of odd. Imagine like somebody eating there and then you're just sitting right here outside. Huh. This is a nice sunny spot, kind of in the back area here. Hey, let's get some nice lighting, guys, and let's check out this croissant. Again, I give the information. It's up to you guys, whatever, you know, your budget is, whatever you want to do. I'm not knocking it by any means. If you want to come in here and have a piece of cake for $23, go for it. In fact, if anybody watching has, let me know in the comments. Is the cake worth the money you're spending? But for me, I would just wanted to try something a little different on this vlog and get something here. One of the most least expensive items, correct? $6.99. Matter of fact, it came, let's see, came to $7.44. So it came to $7.44 with tax. Let's dig in. Wow, that is a fluffy croissant, isn't it? It looks good. Got the butter, got the pixie jam. Look at that thing. Looks like a crab. Let me get it prepared here, and let's try a bite. Look at that. You got a little bit of the butter and the jam on there. The butter is very nice. Like, I wasn't sure if it would be nice and soft and whipped up. Beautiful. Beautiful consistency to the butter. Here we go. Let's try. Even for a croissant though, $7 for a croissant is still pretty expensive. Put it this way. Nice light there so you can see. Oh, it's a very light croissant. And it does say buttered, right? Flaky, nice. Let's just try a bite without anything. Very good. Very good. It's cooked nice. It's a really good croissant, honestly. It's got the nice flake on the crust on the outside, as you can see. Nice and flaky there. And it's nice and moist and soft in the middle. With all those nice little layers. The butter was good. The jam was good. Let me dig in a little bit more. We'll come back with some final thoughts on this croissant, but I'm going to try off camera anyway. I'll try a bite with just the butter and just with the jam, because I had it together, which I do like. I like butter and jelly on like toast and stuff, but this is very good. It definitely is. Well, one thing I wanted to point out, you can see there's plenty left, and if you wanted you could actually bring it, which it does come with these caps. And as I was eating it, that's, you know, I was putting it on pretty good too. Pretty generously. We're gonna start walking, and then I'm gonna give you a score, but I'm gonna show you a different way to go back. I'm gonna go back a different way to the parking lot. I want to show you that too. Let's see, trash right there. Hold that thought, what I was talking about with the condiments. I'll come right back and tell you what was on my mind. I'll tell you what, it was good. I'll give you my score in a second, but show you a little bit here. A lot of people just love to come down here and hang out, and that's what I was talking about with the parking. You know, I understand it. They have to get a little strict from time to time, although it's been very strict lately, because if you just walk up that way around the corner there and go towards the right, that's the entrance into Epcot. You can walk right into Epcot. So if you parked here, I mean, technically, I guess if you had a dinner reservation and you parked here, you could walk into Epcot without paying to park in the lot if you weren't a pass holder or staying on the property. So I think that's the main reasons they kind of limit it to people that have actual dining reservations. The thing I wanted to talk about with the jam, oh, the jam was really good too, like the raspberry pixie jam. Oh, tasted great. And the butter was awesome. But a lot of times, right, when you get, say you order something that needs jelly or jam or syrup, I run out all the time. It's never enough. That was plenty. And that's the point I wanted to make, is you're not gonna run out of, you know, butter or jam on that thing. I was loading it up and I still had plenty left. Croissant was great, as I just said. It's a high score, guys, today. That is a high score. And the price, yeah, it is still, I think, a lot for a croissant, but it was really good. That you could probably share. You could cut that thing in half and share it and have a couple bites. It'd be nice to have, it's not a filling snack, and I can see why it is on the appetizer menu for their dinner, because it just has a really nice taste and it doesn't really fill you up. 8.8, absolutely 8.8. But the jam, the jam was like a 9.2 just on its own. The jam and the butter were amazing. Ooh, definitely worth a stop. I wouldn't mind trying. There's, like I said, a few inexpensive things there. The fudge. Wouldn't mind trying the fudge. I think the fudge was under $6, right around there. But I want to try walking back. And I wanted to see how long it will take me, because I do have some time. I've never done it before. So let's maybe Let's stop here for a minute because I want to see what time it is. And we'll see how long it takes to walk back to Hollywood Studios. Oh, let's see. 2:28. Sorry, a few fingerprints on there. 2:29, just turned 2:29. So from here, that's the back of the boardwalk right there. So that's the lobby straight in front of me if you walked up that way. I'm gonna walk just kind of a normal pace, not quick, not slow, just a normal pace. Probably more on the taking your time, but not like so slow that it's ridiculous. And I'm just gonna kind of walk because I don't even know which way. I think I gotta kind of go over this way and then take a left. So we're gonna find out, but yeah, I definitely am gonna walk back. So 2:29, let's see what time it is when we get back there, but I'll show you a couple clips on the walk through. Oh, but again, excellent. I really did like the cake bake shop, but I'm still not convinced. Maybe at some point, when Medling World's so big that I can just say I'm gonna go eat a $23 piece of cake, maybe at that point. But guys, yeah, I had the croissant for $7. It was good. Somebody's going to have one, they said. But as I was saying, we keep it real on Medling World and kind of just show you an adventure, and that's what the adventure was today with the cake bake. Now let's go for a walk. I'm gonna see if I can actually just cut through here. I think I might save some time rather than walking all the way down the end. But you can see how cool it is to hang out here, especially on a day like this. It's beautiful. It's like 74 degrees out. Early March, again, my birthday, March 15th. And I took a few days off. Not doing anything big travel, but maybe a couple resorts coming up. Let's see if we can find the walking path. I'm just gonna kind of cut through the resort down towards the back of the resort. And I would imagine that's the way you can get a sneak peek here as well as we cut through, because we are in the middle of staying at every single Disney resort. And this one we haven't stayed at yet. Oh, here we go. Hollywood Studios. It's pointing this way. Let's see. Oh, this looks cool. Yeah. Look at that. It's like that reminds me of an old wooden roller coaster. That slide. I don't know if that's exactly what it's supposed to be, but that's what it looks like to me growing up in the northeast part with all those boardwalks. And then of course a carousel. Oh yeah, this has a great theme. They are, most of the resorts do, but right here it says Hollywood Studios. Well, let's walk a little bit down here. I can't spoil everything. Not that I have any reservation here yet, but we are over halfway through all of the Disney resorts. We're over halfway through all of the Universal resorts. We're doing them all, every single one. You know, over time, we're not like doing them back to back to back to back, but we started doing them last March on my birthday. It was the first one we ever did. And we do them every few weeks. Sometimes we do a couple quick, then maybe 3 weeks goes by, we do another one. But yeah, we're doing them all so you can follow that adventure on Medling World. All right, let me get around the corner here and I'll give you a little update. So yeah, I'm glad I did decide to go that way. I noticed that when we were on the boat coming in, and several times I've taken the boat this walkway. So yeah, that way I didn't have to walk all the way down to the end and then get on the walking path. So I just cut right through the resort, which you're allowed to do at Disney. There goes one of the transportation boats right there. Yeah, Disney has no problem, you know, with you doing resort hopping. You can take the Skyliner, you can come from Disney Springs. You just got to remember, wherever you originally parked, where your vehicle is, you got to be able to get back to it. So yeah, you don't want to get stuck somewhere and then all of a sudden there's no transportation back where you originally came from. I'm sure somehow, some way you could get a lift or something and figure it out, but just always be prepared when you're at Disney, especially with weather. These boats would, you know, possibly not run during like lightning. The same thing with the Skyliner, especially during the summer months with those storms that come in the afternoon. Almost every afternoon you get thunder and lightning. Swan and Dolphin right there. All right, let's continue on a little bit, see how long it takes. Check that out, man. drive by that all the time and never been from this. It's funny because I've never walked this. All the times I've been vlogging and coming to the parks, I've never walked this. And look, we're not that far off. We're already almost back. But the one thing I will say is it's a beautiful walk. But as I was walking, I would say if it gets above 80 degrees and sunny, I would not recommend this walk. It's in the mid 70s right now probably, and it's warm and it's still dry. It's only March, so I would say if you're gonna walk this from anywhere between May and Halloween, make sure it's cloudy, because it is hot. If it's above 80, you're gonna get roasted on here, and the humidity is gonna wear you out. Because the one important thing is when you get to these parks, especially as this starts to warm and you get hot down here, the humidity in Florida, if you've never been to Florida in the summer, it's a different kind of heat down here. It sucks your energy out. You want to make sure you're hydrated, and when you get to that park, you have energy if you're going to be there for a while in the 90+ temperatures, because you will get tired and you will need a lot of AC, lots of water. Hey, like I said, man, we keep it real, and there's always an adventure like today's vlog. Is the topic. We're gonna go to cake, but how are we gonna get there? How are we gonna get back? I usually always vary off from what I'm doing. You know, I'd stay on the topic of what we're concentrating on, but then, yeah, I want to walk back now. You know, I just kind of make the vlog as we go, and I think that's what's unique about our channel. It's just fun. It's an adventure. I always vlog as if you're hanging out with me. Somebody asked me, why do you look at the camera so much? Because there was somebody said in a comment once, oh, he's always looking at the camera. Yeah, of course, I'm walking on this path, and if you were walking with me, I'd be looking at you just like I'm looking at the camera talking to you. That's why I look at the camera, man. I mean, to me, that's, if you're talking to somebody, you look at them, right? So you guys are watching me through the camera. Just wanted to put that out there, because I always, you know, as you grow a little bit, you know, I'm not, listen, I got a long way to go. I'm only at 10,000, but as you grow, you're gonna get some people asking certain questions that you don't always get maybe with 1,000 subs. So I like to answer them, and that's why I look at the camera while I'm talking. And I don't always, but if I was chatting with you walking down this path right now, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, hey, what's up? You're right there. Hey, how you doing today? That's why I'm looking at the camera. We're almost back. I'll get you an update on time. There's the boat I took to get over there. It almost seems like it takes about the same amount of time walking as it did with the boat. We'll see. Let's see what time it is when I get back. See, can you see that clock? Let's see. 2:44, 2:45, just turned 2:45. This is where the buses drop you off. There's a parking lot where if you drive in, you're gonna park. And a Skyliner, so what, 15 minutes, 16 minutes. That's with me chatting and really not trying to go quickly or slowly, just a normal pace. So 15 minutes walking, which isn't bad at all. In fact, now that hot summer's coming, probably won't do it as much, but definitely an option for me. I love to walk around in the parks and just walk in general for exercise. So I will definitely consider walking much more often now. Sometimes with the boat, you gotta wait, and then it stops, and you gotta wait. And it's a beautiful walk in the proper temperatures. And here we have it, guys. Right back to where I parked. Guys, thank you so much for watching Medling World. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. And last but not least, see ya!